East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Armadillos of Chicago taking on the Condors of Brooklyn. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be a return from deep in the end zone.
All right, I knew I forgot to ask a question when we sat with the coaches about just how aggressive will you be bringing a ball out of the end zone, and what's the green light for your returner? In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
That's deep for Duvernay. And that's caught inside the 35. And what a big-time play there. 48 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Condors will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Hooker on first down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, Hooker. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Hooker to the air yet again. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. First down throw here. It's Hooker. Again, it's Johnson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Hooker now on first down. His throw incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. Sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Come on. Hey. Right there.
McCaffrey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7. 3rd and goal. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott Good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They're on the 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A game there of 30 big ones. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Adams, the man in motion right.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On first down, Rodgers. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 25-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Get 300. Get 3 right. Yeah, this.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Hooker to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's sharp. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
A gain there of 21 yards. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Throwing. Hooker. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Trying to throw again here. Hooker. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now Hooker. Escaping the pressure right. 4 on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second down, McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Hooker. And the catch made by Johnson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Hooker's going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's Hooker. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Evan Ingram from 19 yards away. And his guys have taken the lead. Elliott Good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now it's Rodgers. Open man is Duvernay. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing now is Rodgers. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The slot man in motion right.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, it's Rodgers. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Looking to throw. Hooker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Hooker. And that's going to be incomplete.
Going with a dime worked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Third down. Hooker looks to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sharp. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Armadillos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a three-possession game.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Duvernay in motion. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
26, 30.
Here's Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Williams will try again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start. That's caught at the 25. It's a big play there. 57 yards.
50, hey, you block over here. Hey, 88, back north.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Condors are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Succop. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Hooker from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense got to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown the last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive. And
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not as specific.
He's got a man, complete, touchdown. A great effort there with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Armadillos get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately.
That's caught inside the 20. And a huge play that time. And even 70 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Condors have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Ryan Succop set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by James Bradberry. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, two-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Throwing on second and long. Hooker trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The offense on third down, they've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. He finds his man complete. It's Sharp. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hey, 26. 26.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, the slant connects with Devontae Adams.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
30.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
50.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Hey, where y'all going?
Tackled by Alex Highsmith.
Jump out.
2 yards on the pickup.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers now to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
Rodgers pass.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Slot man moves right.
3rd and 2.
Back north.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Get 300. Get plant.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now 1st and goal. Now Williams running left. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Javonte Williams, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Condors have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, check that, street.
Back to throw, Hooker.
Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Sharp.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
60 Bobcat.
Hooker's looking to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Sharp. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Hooker.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Flush to his right. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
That's good. 4.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard
Okay,
line.
ready?
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. A
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Chicago, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1.